episode 2988 of the number one podcast and Apple Podcast for job search. You are listening to or watching No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. JobSearch.Community has great resources to help you. There's free stuff on the homepage. I always mention the elevator pitch video that's designed to help you define a clear message for yourself that doesn't make you feel like you need to take a shower after you say it. I'll also say that there's other stuff that's free, and if you become an insider, there's access to all my video courses, books, and guides. Plus, I work with you to help you land your next job. So again, that's JobSearch.Community. Today, I'm going to talk with you about turning down an offer and doing it the smart way. It's smart because sometimes you're able to negotiate an increase or improvement in the circumstances, and at worst, you leave it in a way that you don't have to worry about this manager being critical of you in the future and standing in your way at this organization or at other firms. Hope you find this helpful. Please give the show a great review wherever you listen to it or watch it. Share it on LinkedIn, on X, wherever you listen to or watch podcasts, share it. And I'll be back in just one moment. I want to talk with you today about a smart way to turn down job offers that you're just not going to accept. Now, I want to be clear. This strategy is not for a job that you'd never take in a million years, but it's for the job that's real close, the one that really made you hesitate when compared to the other one that you're going to be accepting. And the idea behind this is real simple. Maybe they're going to make things a little sweeter for you. It also has the advantage of, shall we say, leaving things on a good note. So if you run into this person in the future, you can do so with your head held up and not worry about anything critical. Follow the idea for a second. So what I'm going to suggest that you do, if you've got that really close offer, don't rely upon the recruiter to turn it down for you. Unless you know for sure that they've got a great relationship with this client. What you want to do is turn it down yourself. Don't ignore the offer. Don't just send an email off to them, turning it down. Talk to them in person. Now, that's the first choice. So often you're in a situation where you're out of town and you can do it by phone. You can do it by Skype. The preference is always a face-to-face expression, but I also know people are busy these days. And for an employer to meet with you, to have you turn it down, it's bad taste. But here's the idea. Before I make a decision, I just want to get a few minutes of your time. I'm real close. Frankly, I'm leaning the other way. So I had a couple of questions for you. And then you bring out your questions. And then you listen to their answers. Now, if they've moved you, great. You can accept this job versus the one that you almost accepted. If they haven't moved you, then you say in person, this is really hard for me to do because I really enjoyed meeting with you. I appreciate all the time that you've taken. This is a great opportunity, but the other offer I have just seems a little bit better. How so? Well, and then you start talking with them about the differences. Maybe it's compensation. Maybe it's the nature of the work. Maybe it's the nature of the benefits. Whatever it is, you tell them what it is, and you do it in person. I don't know if there's any way you can modify the offer that you've made to take this into consideration. Well, what would it take? Well, it would take, I'm playing both sides here. And then you talk with them about what would cause you to accept the offer. Again, if they meet it, great. If they don't, you've done this in a courteous and respectful way that allows you in the future never to worry about whether this person would demean you or turn you down sight unseen years in the future. Now, if you think that doesn't happen, you're sadly mistaken. I can tell you I've been privy to many phone calls where a hiring manager said to me, I made that offer to that guy 3-4 years ago. And At least I tried to, and he never responded to my calls or emails. Or he accepted our offer and then walked away from it 2 days before he was supposed to start. And I never hire them again. I don't even talk to them. Stuff that you do at the finish line of the job search can affect you years to come in future job searches. You think it's only that one hiring manager? Like they don't talk? Like they don't wind up in another organization you may want to work for in the future? They see that you're interviewing and they shoot you down because of what you did in a previous occasion? Always do it in a considerate, respectful way, so that in this case, you've given them one last chance to improve circumstances to get you, and then you've turned them down and explained why. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, visit JobSearch.Community. There's a lot more there that'll help you. In the meantime, I'll be back with more tomorrow. Have a terrific day and be great.